So I first got involved in the Burrito Project 2 years ago in 2011 as a writer. I showed up to this project and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know where this place was. I had a hard time finding it. And at first I didn't know, I just thought it was some sort of like organization that, donates here and there. But coming here and, meeting George Farrell and everything, all the people behind this project was really what got me inspired and motivated to becoming dedicated towards it, every week.
I initially got involved in the Burrito Project back in April of 2012 last year. I was approached by a couple of people who they experienced this project in other cities, such as Washington, D.C., San Jose, California, L.A., New York. And so they approached me and they asked me, and simply because of the fact that I have the facilities to do it the right way, they came over and started talking to me about it. And I feel passionate about it from the beginning. And I really wanted to get ahead of myself and ahead of time and trying to make it happen like immediately. But we had to take one step at a time. Sometimes homeless they don't like to be approached. Doesn't really matter what they need. A lot of them want to be left alone. At the beginning, we were only delivering 1 day a week. Probably a month later, we decided to open it another day. So it was Monday and Thursdays of every week. And we started with 250 a day. And so I started relying on some people to make deliveries in their bikes. And they started going out to the streets. And it's easier to feed people in a bike because we have to get to the pockets where homeless are. And oftentimes they're in pockets where people cannot see them. But we've been identifying those pockets to be able to go and give them a burrito.
I interact with these homeless individuals every day, and it's an amazing feeling to get one-on-one time with them, with personal time, and get to give them a little sense of hope, this burrito. A lot of people just see it as food, and there's so many organizations out there that just hand out food left and right. But what we do here is extremely unique because we go to them. We go to their where they live, their lifestyles. We go to their park, we go to the shelter, we go and feed them where they're at. And that's really unique about this project, and that's why I fell in love with it, because it's something that you don't get exposed to in your life. A lot of times, we as individuals, we drive by the shelters, we drive down, to the Gateway Mall, and we see these people and we neglect them. We see them as panhandlers, we see them as sort of like beggars, but they're not. They have a story, and everyone does, and everyone deserves a chance to be helped out. Everyone deserves that little bit of hope, that little bit of strength, and they deserve it as much as anyone else.
One of the most important things, water. We don't even have it available for people out on the streets. And oftentimes, we want to forget about them. We don't want to even look at them. We want to ignore them. We can drive by where they are and we look the other way. And I couldn't. I couldn't because I've been so blessed all the time that I must make sure that I make a point and that I do it for the right reasons.
And that's ultimately what I love about this project. You come here and you meet all these friends, you meet all these awesome riders and rollers, and then we head out and you meet even more awesome people out there on the streets that a lot of people just neglect.
Oftentimes, it's beautiful because people think that they're coming to Burrito Project Salt Lake City to give time and to donate time, and they end up learning a lesson. And it's just a hard lesson in life. But a lot of us, because of the fact that we have not been in the streets, we don't understand it. But it has a lot of meaning to me because I was homeless once and I was never hungry. So for me, it's pay it forward. From now until I die, I'm going to do whatever it takes to do my part. And that's what we should do.
Society sees them as, bums, beggars, panhandlers, but they're people, and they deserve a chance. They deserve a second chance. It's a good feeling to go out and know that you're doing a little bit of something.
So my view truly is to get more people involved and share a little. The fantastic feeling of sharing what we have. And so for me, is trying to convince people to do a good deed. And Burrito Project Salt Lake City is something that is working really well for most. And so we're towards the end of 2013, and the project is so big and so great. Now other companies are trying to help us out and support the Burrito Project Salt Lake City.